Hey guys, Matt Bishop here. We are backstage at Musikfest.
Matt Bishop.
Matt Bishop.
You're not related to Elvin Bishop, are you?
I wish.
Oh, who doesn't?
I should tell people that, though.
You should. That's my homeboy, Elvin Bishop. I call him Elvin Bad Boy Bishop. You got the same last name as him?
Yeah.
You're destined to be in music then.
I know.
Yeah. I always thought, I try to get close to Elvin, you know, and I say Elvin Bad Boy Bishop. I said, you should bill yourself as the Bishop. If Springsteen can be the boss, Elvin should be the Bishop.
That's what my high school
Wouldn't that be hip?
Yeah, that'd be awesome.
Yeah.
Elvin the Bishop.
Yes.
We should call him.
We will. We'll do that.
All right.
We'll do it today.
Sounds good.
We'll call him. But Jeff's right around the corner. We'll get him. He's got his number. We'll call him up.
Sounds good. Let's do it.
Yeah.
All right. Well, we got to hurry up and make do this
Okay.
since we can call Elvin Bishop.
All right.
I am here with the one and only George Thorogood headlining Musikfest tonight.
Right. Get it right. Get it right.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Headlining. It's our third trip to Bethlehem, and it went really well. The first time we did it, we were at a different stage tonight. They said this one's even, you know, upscale from what we did before, and what we did before I thought was great. And this is our third trip, and I think we did a casino close to here about a year ago.
The Sands, probably.
That's
right,
it, yeah.
Right over across the way, yep.
So, yeah, it's Tuesday night, you know, it's true. We just got back from Canada. It took us a couple days to do the festival up there, and prior to that, we were all over Europe. Headlining.
Headlining!
Yes.
What's the line from Easy Rider? What's the line?
The line, he gets thrown into the slammer, and he goes, "Parading without a permit, are you kidding me, man? You know who we are? This is Captain America, I'm Billy. We're headliners, baby. We played every fair in this part of the country, and I mean for top dollar, too." We never forgot that, man. Headliners, it got into our head.
So, what can we expect tonight from the set list, man? What is it like picking a set list at this point?
You know, some people say, you ever, give thanks to God for anything? I said, you mean besides my family and my health? And they go, yeah. And I go, I thank God for three things: bourbon, scotch, and beer, bad to the bone, and moving on over.
Yes.
Without them, I'm not a headliner. So you can take that to the bank for what that's worth.
Sounds good.
Matt Bishop.
Matt the Bish.
The Bish, right.
Not to be compared to Elvin Bishop.
Right.
Back in January, you played the Play It Forward concert for the Grammy Foundation. So many amazing artists. We were talking, you saw Dionne Warwick.
Yeah, that was the high point of the night for me. Was I got a chance to play with Kenny Wayne Shepherd, which was terrific. But I didn't know Dionne Warwick was going to be there, and I got to go out and listen to her do her set. And I've been a fan of her music, and we had the chance of meeting Burt Bacharach at one time. I wrote a lot of her material, and she was her voice was just as good. She was so gracious, so pleased to be there. Did a great show, and crowd loved her. She got a standing ovation just walking on, and everybody stayed at her feet. She did all her hits. She did. Well, you're only allowed to play like 3 songs, but she had 3 very big ones. And I said, wow, I only like to go see the legends, the real, because time is short and tickets are expensive. So when I go to see somebody, I say, you better show me something, and I mean right away, or I'm going home. And seeing Dionne Warwick at that particular thing, the Grammy thing, was a high point for me.
Who have been some of your other favorite artists that you've seen over the years?
Yeah, I just saw. It wasn't my favorites. I love this music. Who I just saw recently, who was absolute dynamite, was Jimmy Cliff. If you've seen his show lately, I mean, the man is just a miracle of energy and goodwill. And his songs, he sang every song. They're high songs to sing. They're not easy. And he hit every note. He loved his audience. His audience loved him. And I watched it, and I was saying, this is what music should be about. It's something to be shared and celebrated. Like Carlos Santana told me, these people need healing. That's why they come. They come to the music. It's not an institution anymore. It's a religion, and that's what they come to see these things. And Jimmy Cliff didn't let them down. But my favorites, when I grew up, I had a guy who was like my idol, and I can't figure out how to say his name. Maybe you can help me. It was either Mick Richards or Keith Jagger. Whoever that guy is, he was the guy.
The Tumbling Rocks? Is that the band?
Yeah, Mick Richards, Keith Jagger, whoever that guy is. Every other day it changed.
It's on the tip of my tongue.
Yeah, well, you know who I'm talking about.
Yeah, I know.
That guy. Whoever that guy is.
Yeah.
That was the guy. And I wanted my hair to look like Brian Jones. See, that was my you know, the focus. And this was before they put out Satisfaction, and then later I became a monster Jay Giles fan. There's nobody badder on the stage than Peter Wolf. The Gitter with the heater, boss with the sauce, knees freeze, your liver quiver, and the back crack. You know what I'm talking about? The Wolf of Peter Wolf, the one and only Peter Wolf. And I was a big John Hammond fan too. Always appreciated what John Hammond did. You know, they're the people I looked at and said, "They got the thing. Whatever that thing is, I want a piece of it. I'm going for it." And I was very fortunate to meet and play with the Rolling Stones. I can always say that I met the Rolling Stones before I ever saw them play. How many people could say that?
Not many.
And you know what the very first thing one of the Rolling Stones said to me? The first thing, not the very first, the first thing one of the Rolling Stones said to me, "May I have your autograph?" I had one of the Rolling Stones asking me for my autograph. He had our record with him. It was Charlie Watts. I come, well, can you top that? I mean, I used to get thrown out of school behind the Rolling Stones. They were my whole existence in 1965 and 66. So I finally get a chance to work with him. It's 9:30 in the morning. Here comes Charlie Watts walking up to me. I'm like, he says, "Excuse me, George, I got your autograph." Gives me the pen, and like this, and I go, "George, that's who I am." Yeah, George, right? I'm trying to think, what?
At least you didn't say, "Who should I make it out to?"
No, you're right, exactly. So, how many people can say that? You know, so I always have that.
That's got to be one of those moments, one of those validation moments where it's like, you know what, I'm doing something good here.
A man told me one time, and the Rolling Stones were playing, and they went to see on their off night, they went to see Taj Mahal or John Hammond, I can't remember. A friend said, "How many people go see the Rolling Stones? Who do the Rolling Stones go see?" And I thought, how many people ask the Stones for autographs? Who do the Stones ask for an autograph? The kid.
That's a good way to look at it. The kid. You don't underestimate the kid. That's crazy if you do.
That's right.
What do we got here?
This is my 125.
This is
I have two guitars that I use in the show. I got a 125. One of them's black, one of them's white. I nicknamed them Black Tooth and White Fang in honor of Soupy Sales.
All right.
Well, the world's greatest comedian. So when they say, what do you want tonight? I said, "Give me Black Fang or give me White Tooth." So if you're a Soupy Sales fan out there, you know what I'm talking about.
Well, it's easy for your guitar tech then.
Yes, it would be dull to say just give me the black guitar, give me the white guitar.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it sounds a little bit more, you know, it has a little punch behind it.
Mm-hmm. Well, B.B. King was here last night. He had Lucille.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, it was great.
Yeah, yeah. I did a tour with that cat, and our manager saw him before we worked with him. He was standing in line in a hotel, and B.B. King was standing in line, and our manager walked up and said, "Are you B.B. King?" And B.B. King turned around and said, "Yes, I am." Very regal man, as you know, very regal, very dignified. And he said, "Yes, I am." And Mike Donahue goes, "Well, my name's Mike Donahue, and I manage George Thorogood. Do you know who that is?" And B.B. goes, "Sure I do." Bad to the bone. So I said, "All right, now I can die." It's out there in the universe. You know, it's been exposed. Man, how's that? Now that's an endorsement.
That's where it goes, man.
Yeah.
That's how it goes.
I didn't say he liked it or not. Doesn't matter.
Yeah, but it doesn't matter. He knows it.
Yes, he knows I exist.
Mm-hmm. What's next for George Thorogood?
Gee, I don't know. I guess I'm waiting for Scorsese to call, but it don't look like De Niro's ever going to retire. So I'm going to do this.
All right.
How's that?
You guys got any?
As a headliner.
Oh, always top dollar.
Yes.
Do you guys have anything planned for the imminent future, or are we, taking some time?
No, what we usually do at the end of a run, at the end of the summer, we put our heads together and hash together any ideas or thoughts we might have. I definitely want to stay with, Capitol Records, and what we'd like to do is work on a record and release all the original songs that George Thorogood's ever written, and plus some new ones, which we've never done before. And we're kind of floating that idea around right now, and I think it's due, because if one, I don't say it's a rap that's been held against us, but people say, "Well, he doesn't write anything." I'm going, "Well, that isn't true." And they say, "Well, he only writes songs with one chord." And I go, "That isn't true either." And all songs are about drinking. I said, "Well, that's not true either." So yeah, what we want to do is kind of set the record straight.
Very good.
Thank you, Matt.
Thank you so much for taking the time. The one and only George Thorogood, ladies and gentlemen, headlining Musikfest tonight for top dollar. Always, never anything less.
Right.
The incomparable. Thank you very much, my friend. Possible new music coming soon. No charge. Oh, for the Bishop.
Yes.
Thank you.
No charge, baby.
Possible new music For all you guys at home, grab a bourbon, a scotch, or a beer, throw on some Thorogood, chill out, relax, and rock on always.